Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from alexmercedcoder.com. It's been a while since I made a Go video. So in this video, we're going to cover a couple different things. One, I'm going to cover sort of an easy way to upgrade your Go, this script right here. So this is the repo, catanello/go update. Basically, this is a bash script, so this works in bash. The directions are here. It's pretty straightforward, but it makes it really easy to update your Go. You just run the script, it updates, redoes all your system links, all that fun stuff. So in that case, your Go install is a-okay and ready to go. Okay, so no pun intended. So I just want to kind of mention that first, because I know the first couple times I upgraded Go, doing so manually was a bit of a torturous. So that's the first thing. Okay, I've just recently, literally just right before this video, I upgraded my Go. So I think I'm on, let me go back to my terminal. Let me kill the server here. It's Go version, and I'm on 1.13.8. Okay, the second thing I want to talk about is, okay, so I was spending some time learning this Echo framework, which is like a minimalist Go web framework. So like Buffalo is more like Rails. This is probably more like Express. In JavaScript world, while Rails is a Ruby thing. And this is pretty cool, but this is kind of the first time I kind of really now have learned about Go modules. So just a little history on it. What happens is that once upon a time, Go didn't really have like a way to manage dependencies. So people had created like several different like alternatives like Glide, Go Vendor, and people use these different third-party programs to like manage dependencies. But with the newer version of Go, and I think starting in like recent one, they added a native sort of module system, okay, which I hadn't used yet. So for me to use the newest version of this Echo library, I had to go learn how to use the Go modules. I don't think I have to worry about it with Buffalo, because I think Buffalo, the installer, when you start a new Buffalo project, it kind of does all that for you. So you just don't think about it. Okay, it just spins up the project and the project's ready to go. Okay, in this case, you're just kind of spinning it up from scratch. So I just figured we'd kind of discuss that as well. So here I just did a little mini project. Again, I'm just learning this framework right now, so I don't know everything off the top of my head. So this is a little practice one I made, but I'm gonna make a new folder. We're gonna call this Echo1 because it's Echo. And basically the way this would work, so let me just close these for a moment. I'm gonna open up my terminal in this new Echo folder. And the first thing you have to do is you actually have to create the module file, kind of like you would do npm init in Node. You have to do something similar. So I have to do go. Oh nope, that's not the terminal. Over here, go mod init, and then you have to give like a package name, which could be whatever. So I'm gonna call mine am practice2, okay, /m, which means module, and then v2, meaning it's a version 2 module. Okay, I hit enter there, and you kind of, as far as I can tell, you have to kind of do this whole kind of namespace with the M and the V2. So it's the name of the module /m/v2. I hit enter, and it creates a Go module in that folder. So see, now I have Go mod. Now what I want to do is install the Echo library. So I'm gonna scroll through my previous commands. So here we go. Go get github.com/labstack/echo/version4. So go get is like npm install. It does some other things, but that's what that does. So it's going to add it to my Go mod. So see in my Go mod, it adds all the modules that I'm requiring for this particular application. Nice. Okay. And then what I can do is I can create a new file. And I'll just create like a server.go. Cool. So that's kind of how you use the module system. So if I want to install other libraries, I would just kind of follow that same pattern. Okay, now I don't have all this stuff memorized, so I'm going to go back and refer to my previous server.go. And the package is main. That's generally always the case. Package main. And then we're going to import some stuff. Go get the stuff we're importing. Oops, I closed it. Okay, I'm going to import the net HTTP library, which is the native HTTP library in Golang. And then these two libraries from Go. And it's giving me an error because I haven't actually used them yet. Okay. Then we have our main function. So func main, and then we're going to import some stuff. Okay, I'm going to import the net HTTP library, which is the native HTTP library in Golang. And then these two libraries from Go. And it's giving me an error because I haven't actually used them yet. Okay. Then we have our main function. So func main, and then we're going to import the net HTTP library, which is the native HTTP library in Golang. And then these two libraries from Go. And it's giving me an error because I haven't actually used them yet. Okay. Then we have our main function. So func main, And there we go. Okay. Now what I want to do is create a new instance of the echo object. I'm going to kind of do it in a more express style. So I'm going to create a variable called app. Okay. App equals echo.new. And I think that is correct. Yep, echo.new, except the new has got to be capitalized. Okay. And then there's some middleware here. And if you've done backend before, you know what middleware is. It's just stuff that runs before your routes. Kind of basically, it's any kind of function that runs between the request being received and the response being sent. So in this case, they have a logger middleware that's kind of built into the boilerplate. I'm not sure what the recover middleware is doing, but for now, I want to keep it in there. So I'm just going to actually just plop this right over. Okay. Except I want to change this E to app because I named that variable app in my situation, just because it makes it feel more like express. Okay. And then after that, we just name our routes. Let me just copy the listener. So here's our listener. Okay. So elogger.fatal, except it's going to be app.logger.fatal in this case. Okay, and then that's going to be app.start. And we're going to start, and I want to start on port 3000. Good old 3000. Okay, cool. Now how do I write a route? Pretty straightforward. So I'm going to do, just like you would do in Express, app dot, I think that's probably going to be a capital for the, yep, get. So uppercase, app dot get. Okay, then we put in the route. So this is going to be slash. Then we pass in a function. Okay, and the function is taking in a context. So we'll just put that. Actually, I generally prefer the variable ctx for context. And the typing is echo.context. Okay, and it may return an error. Okay, there we go. And then we just return. And then the context has different methods to return different things. We're going to return a string. Okay, so we're going to say return context.string context.string, and then we can use the HTTP module, which has like a bunch of functions for different statuses to make life okay. So status okay will be the status okay. Let me just see if I spelled that right. Status okay, yep. And then there's the second argument, which is the string we're going to pass in, which will be, hey, this works. Okay, and that's basically how you write a route. It's just kind of like in Express. You specify the endpoint, and then you pass in the anonymous function as a second argument, or you could pass in a named function if you want to define it somewhere else. And there you go. You have a route. So now all we have to do, because you did the whole module thing, I just do go run server.go. Cool. And there we see it's running on port 3000. So let's head over and open up a, actually I have this one over here, so let's just do it over here. Port 3000. And hey, this works. Okay, let's take a look, see what other kind of functions we have inside of the context. Okay, I would like to send some JSON. So let's see, what do we have that'll allow us to do that? Okay, return next, return string. I get all that. What if I want to return JSON? JSON. Maybe this will let me give me the JSON is a method that allows you to cross domain server calls. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Response. Here we go. Context.string, context.html, context.json. So let's see here. U equals @user. Yeah, so we have to do that whole struct thing. Can be used to encode a provided Go type into JSON and send it in response. First, let's just send over a map. Okay. So let's do that. Just go to the code. And let's say context.json. think that was all uppercase, wasn't it? Uppercase JSON. Okay, we'll keep the HTTP status okay, and I'll just define the map right in here. Okay. And it's been a second. So if I remember right, if I'm going to use a map, I do have to define the type for the key and the value. So let's Google how to define a map, because it has been a while since I've done some Go. So Golang map. Here we go, make map. Go maps in action. I just would like to see if I can. Is there an easy way where I can just define lots of keys right away? Here we go. Map string int. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So it'll be map string, and it's just going to be name, Alex Merced, email, alex@alexmerced.dev. Okay. Let's go back to the terminal. Okay, let's restart the server. Oh, I got expecting a. Come on. Oh, technically, isn't that this right here? So I guess I will do that. Okay, so let's try that out, see if that worked. And it worked. Okay, allowed me to send JSON. Okay, so not that bad, right? Okay, so if you wanted to have a more express style experience in doing your API in Go, Echo works. So basically in this video you got to learn how to upgrade, a cool way to upgrade Go really easily. You learned a little bit about Go modules and setting up a Go module, and a little bit about the Echo, right? Basically the initial steps in writing an API in Echo. So my name is Alex Merced from alexmercedcoder.com. Make sure to head over to devnursery.com to find more content, blogs, and videos, and also a Slack and Discord community that you can join. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc. You have a wonderful day and enjoy.